I'm a cow, as you guys have seen previously, because we played Superliminal in our Halloween outfits, or at least I did. And so today I wanted to actually go live to chat with you guys. Well, it's so nice outside right now. I wanted to go live to talk with you guys today about what we want to do tomorrow, because that's going to be when our main stream is. I also redid my dream altar, which I will also show you right now, except it's a little bright in here, as you can see. There's my plants, there's Juno's bed, and my TV where I listen to all my sleep music at night. So let me get this all prepared. So there's a couple options for tomorrow, which I wanted to chat with you guys about and see what you think. And then we will do one of those. So let me know if you're here so I can say hello to you. Let me see if I could swap this around. So I redid my dream altar and like my dream area. This is where my dream journals are. So I have my dream planning journal, some stuff on like astronomy and stuff, and then my regular dream journal, my pens for writing. Then I have my sparkling water that I just sat there so I could try to make sure I have everything I want to show you. I have my essential oils for dreaming, my earplugs just in case anything's loud or anyone is loud, all my different dream sleep masks, and this one, I haven't used it yet, but it's a Bluetooth one, so I gotta try that out. And then all my dream supplements and stuff. And then over here I have my, oh hello, how's it going, Mark? And then over here I have my little dream altar. As you can see, I have little wealth beads. Well, they're seeds you can actually plant. They're like Asian seeds. I'm not sure what they make, but I got some that say prosperity, money, success, wealth, and then there's a dream one back there. You can see I have 2 dream stones. And then in this circle is everything that I want to charge. So for me, that is my abundance. I have this little heart that represents the community. I want to grow my community. Pink elephants is my symbol for abundance and synchronicity. Every time I see a pink elephant somewhere, that's like my sign from the universe. So I got a little pink elephant thing, and then my little lucky bee. So it's all about growing my community, my reach with the work that I do, and just hanging out with you guys and growing a really cool dreaming empire. So that is what my altar is. But I did want to ask you guys. Okay, bye, Kevin. Have a great day. So that is my dream altar, and I just barely got it done. I'm getting it set up for my podcast, so I also bought some like roses for the top of my lamp. I put some roses on my tree over there. Yes, happy Halloween! So I'm just decorating my space, making it all nice and fun. And I wanted to ask you guys, because the stream today is not going to be too terribly long, because I'm going to be streaming on Chance's channel tonight on Twitch. You can find him at chillin_chance on Twitch, and I'll also drop that. And if one of my mods are here, maybe you guys can drop that as well. Hello guys, hi Zerisha, Greg, Ghost Wolf, how's it going? Mark, how is it going? So good to see you guys here. So the thing I wanted to ask you guys about is tomorrow. So tomorrow is going to be our main stream. So there's a couple different things we can do. Oh, and thank you so much. I have so many crystals. I've had to just put them all around the house. I have lots of crystals next to my plants. I have bowls of crystals like all around my house because I have so many. And so I'm like, let me just make a little for those of you who didn't see it. For those of you who didn't see it yet, Kevin thinks it's devil worshipping, but it's really just to make my dreams more beautiful, to help me feel closer to the community, and everything that we do with intention becomes true, because whatever we believe to be true becomes a fact in our own reality. And so it's like blowing the candle out on your birthday. If you believe that you can make a wish and actually blow out the candle and your wish will come true, that belief is actually what makes your wishes come true. And obviously, like, if you don't believe in something, it's going to be hard for your mind to see it because you've trained your mind not to see it. So we can use that to our benefit or our detriment, which is pretty cool that we have that ability through belief and intention in our reality. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, I love my little altar. It was kind of messy in here, so I wanted to get it all nice. For those of you who haven't seen all my glow-in-the-dark stars, I do guided meditations for Patreons. In our last meditation, I invited you guys to hang out with me for my nighttime meditation that I usually do. And so, yeah, if you're interested in, exclusive live streams, we have them every month for Patreon. Live meditations, exclusive videos that aren't available to the public, then you can either join as a YouTube member or a Patreon. Yeah, yeah, I have my dog's toys in here. I have kind of some, it's pretty packed in here actually, but I really feel good about this space. All my little stuffed animals there. Feels really nice. I also created a, hello Eric, how's it going? I also created an altar for my grandmother, which I will show you guys before we end. It's just out in the living room. Put tons of pictures out because on the 28th was her 1 year of passing, and so I got some wine, some of me and my grandma's favorite wine. I drank wine with her. I wrote in the journal that I have dedicated to her, and I just have been spending time with my grandma in spirit, and she loves Halloween. She's a very spooky lady, so I was like, we're gonna have some fun this Halloween. So the two things I wanted to talk to you guys about, I need your guys' help. Hello, Jason, how's it going? So there's two different things we can do tomorrow. So for those of you who are just joining, our main live stream for Halloween is going to be tomorrow. And this is because I'm going to be streaming with Chance on his Twitch channel tonight. We're going to be carving pumpkins, carving/painting pumpkins. And then we are going to play some scary games. I'm about to go pick up some drinks. And I don't really drink too much, but Halloween's a great time to do it. And also my grandma, one of the favorite things she loved to do was drink and chill. So I was like, I will do that. I will go get some wine or whatever we're gonna go get, and we're gonna have a great time. So tonight, if you want to hang out with me for longer, we might smash them. Actually, after Halloween and the whole season's over, I wanted to go take the pumpkins and actually smash them somewhere in like a foresty green area. We have a lot of wildlife here and deer here and stuff, so I wanted to give them back some pumpkins, some little snacks, because they need snacks too. Obviously I won't be doing that with the ones I paint and stuff, but so this is what's going on. So tonight I'm going to be streaming with Chance. We're going to be doing all of that, scary games, we're going to be painting and carving pumpkins, so you guys can come hang out with me there if you want to hang out in his stream. And then tomorrow is what I wanted to talk to you guys about. Tomorrow we can either do two things on this channel. Some people have requested to have like a Ouija board, like paranormal session. I have a ghost box, I have dowsing rods, I have pendulums, obviously I have cards, I have candles, I have Ouija board, I have all that fun stuff. And so we can do that tomorrow, and I can show you kind of how I do that, and we'll work on connecting with my grandma tomorrow, because that's really the only time I use stuff like that, either just for fun, I have a feeling to, or I want to connect with someone in particular. So some of you wanted to see me use the Ouija board. We'd probably be having a later stream if we did that, just so it's super dark at night, just so we can have all of our stuff out and it'd be kind of spooky. It's not spooky to me because it's something that I do a lot, but I think it would be cool to set up the whole vibe and see what happens, because sometimes you'll hear knocks and sometimes some clear voices will come through on the ghost box, and that's super fun. So we can do that, or I can play some psychological horror video games tomorrow. The one that I wanted to play with you guys was called Fears to Fathom, and it's kind of like an older looking game, and it's kind of really scary because it's based off people's real stories, real experiences people have had, and they've made little scenarios out of it in the game. So they have two so far. The first one is Home Alone, so there's actually an intruder in our house, and it's a simulation, so it feels pretty real, and it's pretty scary. I haven't played it by myself yet because I've actually been too scared to play it. So I've watched a couple people play it, and I've obviously know a lot about the game, but I haven't went through it myself because it's scary. It's scary. So those were the two things those are the two things I wanted to ask you guys about if you want to see me get scared as hell in that game. And there's just two main scenarios right now in that game. So it wouldn't take too long. We might be able to do both, but so we can do like the Ouija board kind of paranormal stuff for Halloween, and I can set up the area and we can do that together. Or we can do the video games tomorrow, like the kind of scary psychological horror video games. And again, it'd probably be Fears to Fathom that we play. So I want to hear from you guys. What do you think we should do? Should we do the paranormal stuff tomorrow? Should we do the psychological horror video games tomorrow together? What do you guys think we should do? I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Ooh, I would not mind learning a little bit more about cards. Yeah, I can literally walk you guys through a whole session of how I connect to spirit and how I just kind of get my own answers and stuff through different forms of divination. Like, yeah, cards, the ghost box. The ghost box is super crazy. If you guys have not had a ghost box experience before, pretty much you can, when I was little, this is all stuff that I've done my entire life. So for those who saying, oh, you don't know what you're doing, you don't know you're messing with, I definitely know this is literally who I am at my core, is just someone who likes to explore and experience things like this. And paranormal has been a huge part of my life, actually, literally since I can remember. And so this just feels very normal for me. So I can show you guys how I open a circle, how I do all of that. And I can basically, yeah, walk you guys through a typical session if I was like to connect with my grandmother or something. Or we can do the video games. Why would you make us choose between such interesting choices? What did you think would come of this? I was stuck on them, so I wanted to ask you guys because I've been stuck on these two choices. And I even asked Chance earlier, like, what do you think would be cool? And he's like, I don't know. They're both great. So yeah, I wanted to hear from you guys what you thought. And it's not going to be till tomorrow, so maybe I can set up like a poll or something. And maybe I can just put that in the community tab on my YouTube channel. But lots of random people can also see the poll. So I want to make sure like you guys are actually either voting on the poll or you guys get the first say, which is what this live stream is, because I haven't talked about it before. So I was like, let me ask, because I didn't want to decide without you guys. Also, I love you guys. I want to do stuff that you guys like to do. I mean, there was one time I almost joined a paranormal investigations team, so it sounds like we're leaning towards that. And keep in mind, we can always play Fears to Fathom later, like even on our next stream. Next Monday, we can play Fears to Fathom, because guys, spooky season is not ending after Halloween, okay? That's just not happening. I love this season. I love the feeling of it. I love everything about it. But tonight we pumpkin. Yeah, that's really what's happening. So maybe we can do that. Connecting with your grandma with the Ouija board sounds fascinating. Let's do that. I do want to warn you guys, though, that sometimes you don't get any answers on the Ouija board, or sometimes it takes a really, really long time. Me and Chance used it when I first got it because I was really excited and I didn't know. I never used it before, so I wanted him to use it with me for the first time. And someone did come through. What was his name? He was like this Latino guy. And he actually came through on the ghost box as well because he spelled out his name. I think it was like, I think his last name is Hernandez or something, and that's actually what got spelled out on the Ouija board. And then we had the ghost box going at the same time, and we said, "Oh, Hernandez," and then we heard like this Latino dude's voice on the ghost box say hello, and then a dog barking in the background, and him telling the dog to shh. And it was really funny, because it was just this whole thing. He came through in many different ways. I have no idea who he is, but it was cool, and it was very just chill. It did take a little bit though for any answers to come through, so we can try that. Imagine tomorrow we break a world record with contact on the board. I wouldn't put it past this community to break some cool records like that. So maybe let's do that. I don't want to stream on my computer because I just want to be in a more chill space, maybe somewhere we can set up on the ground. The only thing is I use my ghost box from my phone, and that's where I usually stream from, so maybe I can have Chance download the app that I use or something. I'll figure it out. But yeah, if you guys want to do that, we could do that. I don't know the time yet. It would probably be around like 7-ish. Just so it's like dark and the vibe we're going for. We'll have candles lit. I'll have all my stuff out, my dowsing rods. I'll show you how everything works. I don't have my EMF right now though. I'm getting a new one, so we will not have an EMF reader with us, which will be fine. So the app name is Necrophonic, and it's the only app that I found that actually works. And this is also the app that a lot of paranormal investigators use that I watch. So you can either get an actual, well, EVP is different. So an EVP is called electronic voice phenomenon, and that's kind of like a recorder. An EMF reader, it reads the electromagnetic field of your room. So if you put your hand next to the EMF reader, it would go off because it goes off by using the electromagnetic fields in the space. And this can also make sense that if you put it next to an outlet, it would also go off. But if you're in an area where it's not going off, like on the bed, and all of a sudden it starts going off and no one's touching it, that clearly means there's some sort of electromagnetic field around it that's causing it to go off. So that's kind of how it works. Happy Halloween, Justin! And then with the Necrophonic app, or really any ghost box app, what it uses is it uses radio frequencies at such a fast pace that it basically uses those different frequencies and words that come through to create full sentences. So I used to do this when I was little. When I was like 9, I would use the actual radio that we had and twist the dial at a consistent pace and ask questions, and you'll hear words come through different channels that make full sentences, or it will answer your question or whatever it is. So that's how I did it when I was little. Obviously, we didn't have apps and stuff like that, and we didn't really have a lot of equipment to use for this kind of stuff when I was little. So now I've kind of searched around. The Necrophonic app is pretty awesome. My grandma came through on that right after, probably like 2 days after she passed. I got the ghost box out because I wanted to see if I could hear her voice. And she has a very distinct voice. She has a very high-pitched voice. And she said, "Hey, Haylee," as soon as I turned the ghost box on. And obviously that was right after she passed, so that also might have been why she was so strong, her energy, and she came through so fast. But that was for sure her. I literally almost started crying. I was like, "Grandma, oh my God, I did not expect that to happen." Yeah, it scans multiple stations really fast. Exactly. So that's pretty much what the Necrophonic app is. You don't have to actually change the stations on your own. It kind of does that for you, and there's different settings on it. You can add more reverb on it. You can make it sound creepy on purpose. But it's really interesting. I only see a few available on Google Play. I'll also send you a screenshot if you want, Eric. But yeah, it's called Necrophonic. I haven't used it for a while, so this will be fun. I won't use it until we do it together. So we'll do that. And then again today I'll be on Chance's stream carving pumpkins. We're gonna probably play some drinking games with, while we stream. And so the first little bit, you'll just be able to come hang out, watch us carve, paint pumpkins. I'm definitely the painter of the household, so I definitely want to paint at least one like galaxy, spacey, dreamy pumpkin or something for the community. I gotta do that. I've been doing that every year. I paint like a galaxy, spacey pumpkin just because it's fun. Send link for pumpkin stream. Okay, so if someone can look up Chance's, Eric, can you do it? Let me see. Can I type in the chat? Okay, I cannot type in the chat. So, Eric, it's chillin_chance. Happy Halloween! Thank you, Max. So good to see you here. Thank you. Yeah, so it's chillin_chance on Twitch. He has a green logo that I drew of like the outline of his face and his beard and stuff, and it's like a lime green logo. If you can get the Twitch link to post in this chat right now, then that'll be great. I'll also post it in Telegram, so if you're not a part of the Telegram, please join our Telegram community because that's where all the updates happen. There we go. twitch.tv_chillinchance, or /chillin_chance. That is his Twitch channel. And again, if you're not in the Telegram, I would definitely join the Telegram because I'll be posting the link over there. And then also when we're about to stream. I think we're going to stream in like 2-ish hours-ish, maybe a little bit before, but it's going to be around 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. I will put it in the Telegram when we're about to stream as well, so I definitely recommend joining there if you're interested in coming to hang out with us. Juno will also be there. Chance will also be in his Halloween outfit, and it's going to be a great time. And Chance fucking hates horror games. He hates anything that is remotely scary or jump scary or anything, and we're going to be playing those games, which is great. I'm very excited. So I think we're starting with Phasmophobia, which is a paranormal investigating simulation game. Hello, Burning Spirit Light. How are you? So good to see you. So yeah, I'm like, please, can you play some horror games with me? Please, please, please. And he's like, on Halloween, on Halloween. It was like all reserved for Halloween. So I'm like, okay, now you're really going to play with me. So yeah. And then Fears to Fathom is super fun. Yeah, I was like, I should be good at this because I do paranormal investigating in real life, so I should totally nail this. But I've never been able to guess the ghost in Phasmophobia because there's like so many kinds, and it's kind of overwhelming sometimes, and especially with two people, I feel like you die so much quicker than if you're with a whole group, and I've only played with like one other person, so. Like, Jason, I remember you and I played a little bit. I played with my friend Shelby, who pops up in the chat, and then me and Chance have played. And I'm like, you think I would get, I would know what I'm doing with this. But yeah, that game is. I celebrate Halloween in my own way. So as an adult, I went a while with not celebrating Halloween at all and not dressing up. And now that I'm at the age where I'm like, what, I'm gonna find some super cool, comfortable outfits. I'm gonna have my own parties at home, but I'm also gonna pretend like I'm not home for other people. I guess I'm just at that age. That's when you realize you're an adult, when you want to turn off the lights when people come to knock on your door on Halloween. I'm like, I'm just gonna have my own party, especially since my grandma passed away 2 days before Halloween, and she loves Halloween. I was like, oh my gosh, every year this could be like a celebration for my grandmother, and I could do things that she'd want to do. She's the sweetest. Like, she's like, my favorite movie is Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That's my grandma. And so I'm like, I'll make this a spooky season for you every single year. So yeah, I do like Halloween. But I think it's been almost more fun as an adult. It's been fun to just explore new ways that I can celebrate and just stepping into a new era of my life where I can still be as childish as I want to, but also have the freedom of an adult to do whatever I want. I know, right? Yeah. Yeah, I watched the Dahmer series not too long ago because I was like, my grandma would love this. She definitely loves true crime and stuff like that. It was a really good series. So if you were easily traumatized, don't watch it. But it's pretty they don't really knock on our door too much. Because we live in an apartment complex right now. So we really don't get too many people knocking on our door. But when they do, my dog's not used to it, and so he kind of freaks out a little bit. But yeah, I think we've had one person knock on our door already today. Right after this live stream, we're gonna go pick up some candy. I was like, Chance, you have to take me to the store because I'm gonna go in and get tons of candy. And then we're gonna also go get some seltzers and stuff. And get ready for our pumpkin carving. Horror is my favorite. We can't have the same faves. You have to get new ones now, sorry. Well, it depends. What are your favorite horror movies or horror shows? Because I don't like a lot of horror movies because they just seem super dumb to me and cheesy. And yep, and we toast the pumpkin seeds after for sure. We definitely do that. But I would love to hear your favorite horror movies or shows, Eric, because most of them I don't like because they're just super cheesy. So that's why it's not like everyone, like, of course there's going to be true people who follow true crime because it's really interesting to see how people's minds work, and I'm more on the psychological perspective of just interest when it comes to true crime, like Dahmer and stuff. Yeah, some are. Yeah, I guess my favorite movie pretty much of all time is Sweeney Todd. Some people may call that a horror movie. To me, it's just like a dark musical. It's written by Tim Burton. Obviously, Helena Bonham Carter and Johnny Depp star in that movie. I know the movie from start to finish. I'm not even kidding. We can play the movie, and I will literally, the moment someone starts speaking, I will be able to recite the entire movie from start to finish, every song, every word that's said. And that's just one of my guilty pleasures is Sweeney Todd, okay? And I've been watching it since I was like 13, so I've had some time to memorize it, and it's a great movie. And I used to want to go as Helena Bonham Carter every year for Halloween, except not for Halloween. I just wish I could just dress like that all the time, and people just be like, okay, that's fine. Anyways, that's one of my favorite movies of all time. Yeah, not big on slasher films, like more supernatural based on true events, like The Conjuring. Exactly. That's more of my thing too, is stuff that's based on true events. If there was like I can't remember what that movie was called, Paranormal something. It was like huge when I was a teenager, but if there were shows where it like was real recordings of like real paranormal recordings, like actual of the camera recordings and like stuff like that. I just love more yeah, either stuff that's based on true events or like real documentary type stuff. Cuz that's more scary to me, knowing that these are real things that have happened. Wow, so many people have to get new favorites. Look at that. Eric, it just means that we vibe with you. Okay? That's all that means. It means that we're connecting with you. It's a great thing. Like, I like the supernatural stuff like telekinesis, horror, carry on. I haven't seen that. Yeah, a lot of the new stuff I haven't seen. I used to watch Saw a lot, but it wasn't even like because of the horror. It was just because of like the situations that those types of people would get in. And if you notice, like in the Saw movies, they weren't ever good people. Like they were always people that were either taking advantage of someone, they were um, suffering through addiction or something like that. And basically, Jigsaw would target those people to help them realize the value of life and the value of other people's lives. And if you are willing to do what it takes to get out and survive, then you have a completely different perspective on life. And if you don't, then you kind of just sit there and wait for someone to save you, and no one's going to save you. So that's the one thing I do like about the philosophy or the story of Saw, is that it's really not just about um, hurting people to hurt people. It really did have a deeper meaning to it, of like how we see the value of our life and how we see the value of other people's lives and what we're willing to do to save our life or other people's lives. It's really interesting, and it makes me wonder, like, if a lot of people were put into life-threatening situations, like how, like, some people would do whatever they could to get out, some people would sabotage other people to get out, and then some people would do nothing. And I just think it's really interesting, the psychology of it. I haven't watched Saw forever. That's not really my thing anymore. I definitely prefer like comedy, and I like really crude comedy, like It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I like that type of comedy. But yeah, there are some horror movies that I like, and the Dahmer tapes. I actually, it's so interesting. I love documentaries like that and all that. I love like really like fun spiritual documentaries based on like consciousness and reprogramming our brain, and then I also love like shocking, thrilling things that actually happened. It just like blows my mind. Let's see. I know, Eric. I know. Possession was based on true events. Oh, that was crazy. That I didn't know that. Zani, how's it going? Happy Halloween. The Shining would be one of my top picks. Nice to see you again. I was actually gonna go to the Stanley Hotel where The Shining was based on, and I was gonna do a paranormal investigation there with you guys. Because it's just in Colorado. It's literally the state next to me. So I was gonna make a trip out to the Stanley Hotel and do a live paranormal investigation with you guys. I thought that'd be so fun. Kill Bill I haven't seen forever. That's a good one for sure. I haven't seen that forever, but I did used to watch that a lot. Yeah. Yeah, there's a Stanley Hotel. There's the Queen Mary, which is the huge ship that's parked in California. There's paranormal hotspots everywhere, and I definitely want to go to one of them with you guys. I think that'd be so fun to do a paranormal investigation with you guys, because I do that stuff on my own. I do that on my own, and I'm in the process of finding friends who are down to do that as well, because I think that'd be cool. Imagine if we had like a paranormal meetup. The paranormal uh fans in this chat, we meet up and we go to a really haunted location. That'd be so fun. Hello, Matt. How's it going? Happy Halloween. Hello, everyone who's joining. Max, I need to do more movies on angels and what they really look like. Yeah, I think they're more like alien-like. I don't, like how people, even in any story or any movie, yeah, everyone's always so human-like. But I think that the way that we look is just on our plane of existence. I don't think that, like angels and different creatures in different dimensions, I don't think they're human-like. It doesn't make sense in my brain. I think most of other realities are more otherworldly, alien-like, because everything can't be earthly. This is just one single planet, one single dimension. Wouldn't make sense. Mike, YouTuber, did a video on this. Oh yeah, see the Stanley Hotel. But I'm like, would that be? Apparently there's a lot of people that go there though. I would not want to go during a time where there's a ton of people. I would want it to be like scary and like silent and no one really at the hotel when we go. I think that'd be so fun. So those of you who are getting in, our main stream is going to be tomorrow. I'm going to be streaming on Chance's channel today, his Twitch channel. It's Eric did post the link to it. So if you want to go ahead and drop Chance a follow on his Twitch, you'll get notified when he goes live. But it is just twitch.tv/chillin_Chance. Today, we're going to be carving pumpkins, painting pumpkins on his stream. We're going to be drinking, and it's 5:05 right now. Make a wish. And we're going to be playing some scary horror games together. Tomorrow is our stream, is our time to hang out and chill, okay? And so there's two things we can either do. We can play horror games like Fears to Fathom. We can do a gameplay chill time together. Or we can do an actual a session connecting to spirit, usually using Ouija boards, dowsing rods, ghost boxes. I'll set up the space and I'll do that live with you guys and show you what that looks like, for me anyway. What sounds best to you guys? Seems like most people. SS007, thank you. That is very sweet. I just got out of the shower, so I'm not really very ready, but I do have my little cow hoodie on, which is great. My hoodie got stuck. Look at it. I love the ears. It's my favorite part. But yeah, so those are the two options. And it seems like most people are voting for the paranormal seance. Let's creep the people out that already think I'm creepy. That's how this live stream started. I was showing you guys my dream altar and showing you the new updates that I made to my dream space and then someone told me I was worshiping Satan because I had a dream altar, and it kind of made my day. So let's this is for those types of people. Let's do a seance. Let's call it that too. That way it really weeds out the people that aren't meant to be in this community. Yes, you can see me watch videos and stuff. My face is called. Oh yeah. Oh, Eric, that sounds great. I relate to that on so many levels. Oh, you want to know what I was gonna add to this costume? So you know how Chick-fil-A had like their mascot or whatever is a cow that literally says "Eat more chicken," and it's all spelled weird. I was gonna wear a sign as well that said "Eat more plants." Gets people thinking. They'd be like, "Oh, yeah, that does make more sense." So that was the thing I was gonna add to it, was the "Eat more plants" thing. I thought that'd be funny. When we were kids, we had a seance in a totally dark room. We didn't know a cat was in the room until it rubbed against someone. Lots of screaming. Oh my god! Imagine if that happened here. Like, I don't even have a cat, and all of a sudden we're doing a seance type thing, and all of a sudden a black cat comes out. That'd be so great. Now you got me excited. Hopefully we can do that. I love black cats. And also, I did this weird reading thing one time, and this like regression type thing, and apparently a black cat is my spirit animal. Which makes sense, I guess, because I feel like I'm pretty cat-like in a lot of ways. And Chance also comments on that as well, which I think is funny. So yeah, hopefully we can manifest a cat. I do watch anime. I haven't explored a lot of anime, but I definitely know that my favorite so far is Sword Art Online. I've watched that a lot of times. I definitely like Sword Art. So I guess we'll do that. So I guess we will just plan on like the spirit kind of session tomorrow. Um, and I'll show you, and then you guys can kind of use the same thing for if you want to connect to loved ones. Again, you don't need like any of this stuff. You literally just need your intention to connect with them. Lots of times I'll have a picture of them. I have my grandma's lock of hair, so I'll be using that. And she always asked about my YouTube channel in my community and stuff. So I think there's a good chance that she'll actually come say hi in spirit. She's always active. Like I tell you guys, I always feel her around me. So I feel like she would be the perfect person for us to connect to because she would so want to see you guys. I always talked about you guys with her, and I know that she would want to come hang out. So join me tomorrow for this seance on this channel. We'll probably do it around, like I said, 7. But I'll keep you updated in the Telegram chat. So if you're not in the Telegram community, Eric, do you have the link for that? Yes, Egypt. Oh, I love Egyptian everything. I have this weird connection to Egypt I'll have to tell you guys about sometime. But it's like it echoes in everything that it's so weird. That's a whole topic on its own. But yes, I love the Egyptian era. I love, yes, all of that. Yes. Yes. So, yes. I know I've said yes a million times. I'm trying to think of where to go from here. So everyone get in the Telegram chat so you can figure out when we'll be going live on Chance's channel. Again, twitch.tv/chillin_chance. I will be there tonight, and then tomorrow you and I will come hang out around 7. I'll update you in the Telegram on that as well. That way you guys can come join me and we can do some weird stuff that some people think is creepy. But to me, it's just one of the fun joys of being alive and having this experience. Hello, Charlotte. How are you? Thank you so much for dropping the link tree, Eric. That has the Telegram group. So for those of you who want updates on tonight's stream on Chance's channel, Chance's Twitch channel, then join the Telegram through that link. And then also if you want updates on our live stream happening tomorrow on this channel where we're going to try to connect with my grandmother in spirit, and I'll show you guys how I do that, then you can join the Telegram for that too, and I will let you guys know when that is. But again, it's probably going to be around 7 p.m.-ish. So now I want to show you, there's my little, for those of you who haven't seen it, I redid my space. Let me come over here and show you. Maybe I could turn this light on. Here's my space. Got lots of different seeds. They say wealth, prosperity, money, success, and I have some dreaming ones back there. This middle is like kind of what the energy is charging. So abundance, this represents my community because it's a heart and I love you guys. So growing our community. The pink elephant is my symbol for like synchronicity. Like anytime something crazy happens, I always see a pink elephant out in the world, which is kind of weird. Obviously not a real pink elephant. So that has now become my symbol for synchronicity. And then a little bumblebee for working hard, for growing our community, and creating a powerful dream colony. That's what my altar is about right now. I do have a MySpace somewhere in the world still. I think my name is like Beautiful Disaster and like every other word was capitalized. Yes, it was one of those. Okay, so I wanted to show you. I don't know if it will be sideways when I show you, but this is kind of the space I set for my grandma. That's me and my grandma. This is the ring that she gave me. Actually, at my grandpa's service, he had this ring on his finger, and my grandma took it off and gave it to me, so it's kind of from both of them. It's a black opal. Here's me as a baby. This is kind of like me and my grandma's little area. I poured her some wine in my Rick and Morty shot glass because that's what she had when she was here. I have some locks of her hair. And that's really what it's about when it comes to connecting with spirit, is just about creating a space that makes them feel welcome, that has a lot of the things that remind you of them, like their lock of hair or pictures, and that's really all that you need to connect with spirit. But we're gonna go like balls to the wall tomorrow when I'm feeling my most like witchiest self and I want to use all my equipment and all the stuff that I have. That's what we're gonna be doing tomorrow, just so I can show you what it's like. Yes, yes. Yep. No, I really did. Yes, I did have X's on either side. Did I tell you that, Eric? Or were you just saying that to make fun of me? I really did, so that's funny if I told you that. I think I did. We'll try to stop by tomorrow if you can. 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Yes, so we're gonna aim for 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And then, of course, if there's any updates or anything, I'll let you know in the Telegram chat. But yeah, join the Telegram so you guys have updates on that. But that's kind of what's happening. And again, you can find that in the Linktree link that Eric posted. My Telegram's in there. If you'd like updates on tonight's stream on Chance's channel, which is happening in a couple hours, I'll be on there. And then tomorrow. So, does anyone have any questions about anything we covered? I love the flower thing. I'm so glad that I got that. And I got some like fake ivy that I'm gonna hang all around here for the podcast that I'm starting. So yeah, we're gonna have it in here and it's gonna be nice and chill. I'm in Mountain Time, so what time will that be for me? It will be 7. I'm also at Mountain Time, so yeah, it will be 7 for you. 7 p.m. tomorrow on this channel, and then around 8-ish p.m. tonight on Chance's Twitch channel to come hang out with us. Perfect. I love you guys. I just wanted to come say hi really quick and kind of give you the update on that. So yeah, join the Telegram. If you have any questions, please reach out to me or Ahmad and we will get you the information. I'm so excited to see you guys tomorrow and tonight if you come to hang out with us. Happy Halloween. The live stream tomorrow on this channel there will be a replay for it if you can't make it. We'll probably gain some subscribers and we'll probably lose a couple because there will be a Ouija board involved, and that's just how it is. So come hang out if you want to. I'm very excited to hang out with you guys. And yeah, that's all. So I love you. I'll see you in a couple hours if you want to come hang out on Chance's channel. And yeah, I'll post his Twitch link in the Telegram right now. And then I'll see you guys tomorrow at 7 o'clock. I love you guys. I hope you have an incredible, incredible day. I also got this and I thought it was really cute. It's a duck. Anyways, that's all. I'll have to show you guys around my house sometime. There's a lot to look at. Like a lot. Like, just look at my desk right now. I'm kind of going through organizing, so that's why some stuff is everywhere. But anyways, love you guys. I hope you have an incredible day. Hope you ate lots of candy if that's something that you like to do. And yes, sending you all my love, and I will see you guys soon. Bye, guys!